guys, in my last battle video, I had a lot of requests to do a battle of the red lips. And I just wanted you guys to know, like, when I do these battle videos, I only compare the products that I own, obviously. I know sometimes people leave in comments like, oh, you forgot this or you forgot that. I didn't forget them, it's just that I don't have them to compare. So I don't have, well, I think I have a good amount of red lips, and I was just going to do lipsticks, but I kind of have some glosses too that I really like, that I think I should include. So I'm going to kind of show you them, swatch them on my hand, and then I'm going to try to do lip swatches pending that my lips don't completely dry out from doing this. Hi! Show everyone how handsome you look with this little blue bandana. Hi, everybody. Say hi. Look how cute he looks. He's got a little bandana. Say I'm so soft and I smell really good and I love getting my ears rubbed. You see yourself right here on camera? Who's that? Who's that little boy? Who's a good boy? Who's such a good boy? Yeah. Okay, you can go lay down now. No, you don't want to? You don't want to? I love you, Bobs. Go ahead, go lay down, buddy. Go up on Mommy's bed. Go ahead. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom you in a little so you can see the ones that I have. Okay, so this first one that I have is by Giorgio Armani, and it's Rouge number 404. And it looks like this. It's almost kind of, it has kind of a bluey undertone, not undertone, duochrome. The Armani lipsticks are very, very pigmented and nice. So we'll put this one on. I typically would always use a lip brush when applying red lips because they're a little bit high maintenance, but for the sake of the video, I just want to kind of go through these quick. So this is the Armani one, and I do like it. It's definitely a very smooth, almost has kind of like a glossy finish to it. I really like it. And I think it's a pretty wearable red. I don't think it's a color like certain people couldn't wear. I think it's definitely a really nice red. And also, you wouldn't really need a gloss with it because you can see it kind of has like a glossy finish. Next is by Revlon, and this is in the color Fire and Ice, and this is in limited edition packaging, but this is a permanent color in the Revlon line, so you could definitely get your hands on it. It just will be in the regular packaging, and it's this one right here. This definitely, I would describe this more so as a coral red. It has a little bit of orange in it, but I love this color. I think this is definitely very close to the Armani ones. Yeah, it definitely leans a little bit on the orangey coral side, but I do like it nonetheless. Okay, next is my absolute very favorite red in the world, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you are already going to know what this is. But it's Viva Glam, Cyndi, and discontinued, so I hate to even show this, but I did want to include it. And I like this because it's very, very wearable. I think it's a color anybody can pull off. And it's not a color you really need red lip liner for. And it is a luster finish, so it's lighter than it looks in the tube. It comes off a little bit more sheer than in the tube. And as you can see, it's just, oh, I love this color so much. And I have heard there is another color from MAC that is a dupe. I cannot think of it off the top of my head. If you guys remember what it is, a couple people have mentioned it to me. Just leave it in the comments so people can see it. Love it. I do have something very close, and this is the Revlon Lip Butter in Cherry Tart number 70. These are a permanent line at Revlon. And this is what this looks like. Again, kind of more of an orangey coral base. I'm going to swatch it right next to Viva Glam Cyndi. So those are pretty darn close. I really like that. I'm going to need some serious lip balm after this video. And you don't have to be, you can be even more carefree with the lip butters because they're more of like a chapstick. But they do have a really nice glossy finish to them. So if you missed out on Viva Glam Cyndi and you don't want to spend the time looking for a dupe at MAC or paying MAC's prices, you can find this one at pretty much any drugstore. So that is an option. Next is Red Velvet, which is also a Revlon lip butter, and this one is definitely darker. Go on to the next row. This to me is a very vampy red compared to like Cherry Tart. So I think if you want to experiment with reds, I would start with Cherry Tart first. Because I don't know that a lot of people would feel totally comfortable wearing this color. I really like it though. I think it's really pretty. Alright, and then the last lipstick I have is, I think the first lipstick I ever bought, first red lipstick I ever bought from MAC, and it's Russian Red. And this is, I'm going to call this True Hollywood Pinup Red. Marilyn Monroe Red. I wouldn't even say Gwen Stefani. Just true Hollywood, old Hollywood, pinup-y look. And this is a matte. This is definitely a color I would use a lip brush. This is definitely a color that will bleed if you don't apply it properly. But this color looks amazing just as a matte. I don't really ever add gloss to this because I really love it as a matte. It's this color right here. But this looks amazing with just black winged liner and mascara and like skin tone color eyes. I absolutely love this color, and I do usually pair it. I'm going to just quick show you the liner that I use with it. That's perfect for it, and it's Red Enriched. It's a cream stick liner, and I'm just going to put it right next to it so you can see. So usually when I wear Russian Red, I do put this liner with it, and it works wonders. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this off, and this is a color that you can definitely get away with using as a lip stain. By applying it, blotting it, applying it again, blotting it, so on and so forth. Now I'm going to kind of get into some glosses. This is probably one of the very few Dazzleglasses that I saved from MAC because I do love the color, and it's Love Alert. And this is a great color red to wear on its own or to pair over any of the reds I just showed you. But it definitely has its fair share of glitter in it, which, you know, I know some people could take it or leave it. That's the gloss. It's kind of a little bit more pinky when you put it on your hand, but this is what it looks like on the lips. Definitely more of a red. And I do like this. I think they're very sticky. I don't particularly really like Dazzleglasses at all, but I do really like the color. The only thing I don't like is when the color starts to fade, you still get glitter left on your lips, which is not very attractive. Next, this is probably one of my favorite red lip glosses, and this is Dior number 757, and it's Red Stockings. And this is definitely a more pigmented and brighter lip gloss, but this is a color I wear on its own. I don't really ever layer this on top of lipstick because it's just gorgeous on its own. You can see how much more intense it is than the Dazzleglass. And I love Dior lip glosses in general. I think they're some of the best. They're not sticky. They feel really nice on your lips, and look at the shine and the gloss that you get. So pretty. Okay, here's the only other red lip liner that I have, and it's by NYX in Hot Red number 817. This is a color I usually wear with Viva Glam, Cyndi, or the Cherry Tarte if I feel like turning those into a lip stain. So I'll use that first, kind of blot it, and then I'll have longer staying power with the Cherry Tarte or Viva Glam Cyndi. Okay, next is a Korres Lip Butter in Wild Rose. This kind of could be considered like a berry color for some, but I really like it as a red. And this is a gorgeous color to just kind of apply with your finger. It's pretty thick, but it's not sticky. It does have a pretty decent, you know, applicator, but I find... And it's definitely a color that you can build up. But it's a very nice, I'll say neutral, and by all means it's not like neutral like nude, but it's a color I think anybody can pull off, and you could even sheer it out even more by just putting only a little bit on, and it'll just leave like a nice kind of like, I just ate a cherry popsicle look behind on your lips. So I really love that. It feels super amazing on your lips, and for as thick as it is, you don't get any kind of sticky or tacky feeling. Alright, and the last one that I have in my collection is from Chanel, and it's unfortunately discontinued, but I did want to include it in case anybody else is wondering about this, and I'm sure you could find it like on eBay or some of those like all cosmetics wholesale websites and things, and it's number 75, and it's a Rouge Allure Lac, and the color is Dragon. And this is kind of like a liquid lipstick, and this is probably the most intense red that I own. This is what you wear when you want to really make a statement lip. Really light eye makeup, very neutral cheeks, and this, you want your lips to kind of be like the standout of your makeup look. And I do like that the applicator is a doe foot, but I would still recommend using a lip liner with this. And the cool thing about this one is it also can kind of dry down as a stain. So I think that it definitely feels more like a lipstick when it's on, but it looks like a gloss. And Chanel makes this product in other colors, but this is kind of, I think, the most known from Chanel. And you could just see why. It's so gorgeous, but it's a very intense red. Like almost could be a little on the vampy side. And I kind of have like a brown smoky eye going on, and I think even that eye makeup, though it's neutral, is too much for this lip. But I would definitely use this for like an evening makeup look, and like I said, for when you really just want to make your lips pop. And not to sound totally gross, but when I put this color on, if anybody saw Breaking Dawn or read the books from Twilight, this is what I think of when the scene when Bella drinks the blood to keep the baby healthy. This is what I feel like her lips should look like. That's really gross, but it's, I don't want to say it's vampy, because when I say vampy, I think it's like purpley vampy, but it's definitely like an intense dark red. But it makes me feel totally, it makes me have a heck of a lot of confidence when I wear it. Like it's a very bold lip, and I think it's beautiful. So if you can get your hands on it still, I would recommend it. Yeah, so that's it. Alright, so that is it as far as the comparison. And for this little battle giveaway, I'm actually going to give away 2 lip products, because I found this when I was cleaning out my makeup drawer, and I did not know I had an extra one. This is the Fire and Ice in the vintage packaging, brand new, that you can't even get in the stores anymore. Like I said, you can get the color Fire and Ice, it's just not in this pretty packaging. But I'm going to give away this And I'm also going to give away my favorite out of the bunch, which technically is Viva Glam Cyndi, but because you can't get that anymore, I'm going to give away the next best thing, which is Cherry Tart Lip Butter from Revlon, which is this color right here. So I think it's the next best thing to Viva Glam Cyndi. So all you have to do is be a subscriber. You don't have to do anything in the comment section or anything like that. Just be a subscriber and I will pick a random subscriber and you will win a brand new one of these. You're not going to get mine and you'll get this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out a little bit, and I will see you soon. Bye.